how many closes you got, how much money you made, and really how many appointments you know.
So I was able to sell about maybe $45,000 in roof in sales. And
What's up, guys? In this quick video, I'll break down and show you our really good case study. Amir, he was able to cash collect 45 grand in new sales. So after this clip, you'll able to see his thoughts in the process and literally how we installed everything in his point of view. And after that, at the end of the video, I'll show you step by step, literally what we did from A to Z. So he got this result of 45 grand in new sales, literally just taking a few appointments. So stay till the end and you'll see everything. Enjoy.
All right, here we are with one of our clients, Amir. We brought him pretty good results past month. And so yeah, Amir, introduce yourself, your company, where you're from, business. Walk people through.
Hey, Victor, how's it going? Thank you for having me on this call. My name is Emir Osmanovic. I'm with Zyme Roofing. We are located in Salt Lake City, Utah. So I've been working with Victor for the past about month or so. I'm seeing results right away. He's amazing. His team is great. They're always up to point on everything. I'm getting results from them, and the communication is just great. You know, Victor takes you through everything that you need, and yeah, man, super easy process. His setup is really good.
Can you give us a brief overview of the results that you got? Like how many appointments, how many closed jobs, all that jazz?
Yeah, you know, I started seeing results kind of instantly. You know, I gotten a few leads, a few appointments set up, closed a couple jobs within like the first week. I was able to get a job closed, and yeah, I'm just hoping to keep the ball rolling and get more jobs.
Got you. And how many closes you got? How much money you made? And really, how many appointments do you know?
I would have to go back and look at my books, but I closed a couple jobs. I was able to sell about maybe $45,000 in roof in sales, and yeah, some pretty good profits there, and yeah, overall pretty successful month.
Why were you on the call, like on the shot? Come on, Victor, let's do it, without really thinking through with your wife, partner, dog? You were just on the call. Boom, let's do it.
Yeah, you know, so man, I'll be lying to you if I told you I wasn't scared. I was scared, but sometimes in life, man, you just gotta take a risk and bet on yourself, and it will pay off. The reward is much greater. So don't be scared. Take that risk and bet on yourself.
Good motivational quote, right?
Thank you.
Why do you think our service is much better than, I don't know, any Angie lead, SEO type of, I don't know, service, word of mouth, just for people that are just relying on word of mouth and referrals? Why do you think, for example, our service is much better than that, or close to it, because word of mouths are really good?
Yeah, you know, honestly, just because you put me in front of customers that are really interested and that really need new roofs, and they immediately want to hire you, you know, and get this roof taken care of. And other ones, they were just kind of playing games, you know. So it's just real people and real results. Honestly, it's what I like the most.
Would you recommend our service to really other contractors, other roofers?
Absolutely, I would recommend Victor and his team to anybody. Um, yeah, just take the leap. It's gonna pay off. The reward is gonna be great. So, yeah, Victor and his team are great, and yeah, I'd say go for it.
So this is what we did for him. Literally, we ran Facebook ads for him. He really wanted to do Facebook ads, and we were like, "All right, no worries." So he spent around $280 to acquire 7 leads, which led to 7 appointments, and he was spending $20 a day. And he acquired 3 jobs at $15K each, as you heard. So that led to $45K in new sales. So his cost to acquire a customer was $95 if we use this math. So every $95 we'd spend, he'd get a job, basically. In a scaling phase, this usually spikes up a little bit, but that's usually the rundown. So this is literally what we did for him. The first thing is we created a custom offer for cold traffic, and we made sure his margins are around 37%, and he was able to sell to cold traffic with ease. Now, the biggest trap in running ads and really closing the appointments you get from the ads, doesn't matter if it's Google ads, if it's Facebook ads, people try to close the same way on a cold traffic as they are trying to close on referrals and word of mouth. You can't do that because on the cold traffic, people don't know anything about your business. They don't know you. They don't come from a trusted source. Nothing. So you literally have to tailor the offer, first of all, to attract the people that you want, but at the same time to help you boost your closing rate. So we literally created a custom offer for him, and he was totally okay with it because it was at 37% margins. So profit margins. So literally it's a win-win, and the prospects really loved it. Now the next thing we did is we shoot ads for him. So I know he's busy. I know he has a lot of admin work. He needs to be on the jobs. He needs to do paperwork. He's like split on 100 different pieces. And we made it in a way that attracts the right people, like I said, that we want, that are not here to waste Emir's time. And the really important part, to not waste his money. Because if you're running ads, you are paying to be viewed and you're paying for attention. So that needs to be efficient. Now, the next thing we did was we created a pre-sale doc. That's how we call it, which was sent to all the homeowners before the appointment. So the closing rate was 50% plus minus for cold traffic. Industry standard is 20%. The point of the doc is to indirectly objection handle the prospect before the appointment and to make the selling part one to one much easier, because what we put in this pre-sale doc is literally stuff about his company, stuff about Emir, standards, previous work, guarantees. In a nutshell, the scope of the offer, everything. So the selling was easy, and that alone boosted his closing rate by at least 20%. So he didn't need to say something different. He didn't need to do physically something different. No, he just texted that dog that we custom made for each homeowner, and the entire sequence of the dog we made for him. So for him, it was super easy to close prospects, and people really loved it because nobody does this. Literally, nobody does this. We invented this. Yeah, I'm proud to say we invented this. I didn't see anyone do this. Now, the next thing we did for him was we followed up and got in touch with the leads under 2 minutes. This is insanely crucial because people forget, people get cold feet, and people get busy. So you need to follow up with all your leads within maximum 120 seconds. Because if someone opted in, let's say 2 minutes ago, they are on their phone or near their phone, so they can answer the call. If they cannot answer, if they're at work or whatever, they can always respond to the message. So make sure you call up your leads all under 2 minutes, and majority of your problems will be solved. So, if you'd like to get similar results like Amir and results like our clients are getting, you can pause the video and go over them and send invoices like this. This is just a fraction. There will be a link down below this video. You can click on it, schedule a call with us, and we can go over and possibly install this system for you so you get the results for the first time from Facebook ads or Google ads, whatever the case is, and you can actually see the money coming in from cold traffic for the first time, because a lot of people that we talk to usually have bad experience with Facebook, Google, all that jazz. So if you want that, there'll be a link down below. And other than that, have a blessed day and see you in the next video.